state of sedation. You can get overwhelmed when you work your own business. It's called burnout. But we have Miss Joy McJoy coming. She is bold. She is zealous. She is authentic. And she is most confident. Joy McJoy started her entrepreneurship journey in 2016 as a real estate agent after being inspired by her brother, Marvin Williams, the owner of Vegas Heat LLC. Real estate was Joy's introduction into the world of entrepreneurship, where she has been recognized as a top producing agent, most effective mentor and coach for new agents, and 5-star client services. Since then, she has expanded the spirit into, and I should say her spirit, into personal and professional development as the creator of I Am a Confident Realtor, a professional tax preparer with Smith & Ross Documents and Tax Services, and also a partnership with Vegas Heat LLC, and most recently, Manifest, which lifts and helps uplift entrepreneurs as well. And she has become an event planner. Throughout Joy's entrepreneurship journey, she has experienced the fears, difficulties, and the feelings of being alone, but has overcome them by changing her perspective, investing in self-development, and embracing the power of collaboration. Today, Joy will share with you how to enjoy the journey of entrepreneurship and live the life you desire if you dare to create it. Let's receive her with a warm welcome as she prepares to come before us. I want to say she encouraged me just the other day, and I know she's going to talk about what it's allowed her to become. When I thought on that statement, because we know that we start off in a small place, we have a vision, but where's it going to take us? Amen. I wrote an article one time that says, what happens when you meet your vision? She met her vision. So I introduce to you Joy McJoy.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Can you hear me? Yes. It is a pleasure to stand here in front of you. First of all, I would like to thank Pastor Kelsey, Carmen, and Kyle West for hosting this event here and really believing in entrepreneurs within their ministry. I think that's amazing where you come and worship and you're a business entrepreneur and they also have tools and tips and support for you to thrive. Secondly, oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Secondly, I would like to thank Miss Bridget Hill. She hit me up on a Wednesday after Toastmasters, so I guess I was inclined to say, yes, I'll speak. I was feeling fresh too. And the speech that day killed it. She said, Joy, can you come to the Business Expo? I'm like, yeah, sure, I could do that. And she was like, but I need for you to be a guest speaker. I'm like, well, I killed that speech impromptu at Toastmaster, and it was 10 minutes. Surely I could get on this mic and grace something, right? Right. And thirdly, lastly but not least, all of you, because you could be doing something different on this Saturday. Golfing, having coffee, brunching, hanging out with children, sleeping in, right? Staring at yourself in the mirror, saying that I love you. You could be doing anything, but you're here in this space. So I do thank you. Thank you a lot, okay? Now, I just want to let you know, the way I present things is conversational, because I believe you're me and I'm you, right? If we could just have this one-on-one conversation, that would be amazing. So it's going to involve some interaction, right? I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You're going to answer, right? Yeah. I'm going to ask you guys some questions. You're going to? Yeah. All right. You're going to participate, right? Yeah. All right. So, by a show of hands, how many of you are business owners? Dang, that's a whole room. No, I'm just kidding. We got some business supporters out there. Not all of them are business owners. How many of you have been in business for at least 2 years, for a minimum of 2 years. So around 2020, 2021. How many of you guys have been in business at least 5 years? Or up to 5 years? Good, come on now. It's hard, right? You gotta keep on going. You gotta keep on reinventing yourself. Anybody over 5 years? Okay, what about over 7? Y'all killing it! I love it! Congratulations! So I guess I'm in the right place. All right, so I want to know, why did you decide to start this journey of entrepreneurship? Anybody? You remember I said I was going to ask a question? Y'all was going to? Yeah. This is the time.
I got tired of giving my gifts to my boss. And making sure that I can.
Gifts away for free. Right? So basically your value. You got tired of giving your value away.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Extra money.
Extra money is always that money. Money, cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm gonna do 5 because you know when you do like Google, 5 means it's expensive. So we making some money, okay? Anything else?
Legacy.
Okay, legacy and health. And then you said flexibility? Like the splits? Oh, time, okay. Anything else? Yes. Love and passion for what you do. All right. So, the most common reason why people, reasons why people get into business, it's for the freedom, right? Time freedom, money freedom. You get to use your gifts however you want, and then you also get to be the boss, right? So it's really good, right, to go into business by yourself or for yourself. The thought is really good, but the journey could be difficult, right? And you find that you actually don't make a lot of money, right? And you don't have a lot of time because you're working more than 40 hours in your business. And the flexibility with your time, you compare it to what do I do in 8 hours, and you end up doing absolutely nothing, right? Because you don't know what to do with your time. And then the legacy, this is what I was inspired by from my brother, right? To be able to build a legacy, a business. But that legacy hard, I'm like, look, I don't know if I want, look, y'all better be some workers or what? Y'all not getting nothing, right? So it's really hard. And then help, you can only help people once you know how to help people, right? So you have to go through the journey. And once you're in a position to help, did I hear it? Once you're in a position to help yourself, then you can help others. And then gifts and values, right? You're going to give your gifts and values regardless whether you're working or not, right? But you get to determine your value when you're in business, okay? Well, I'll tell you how I started my journey. In 2016, I wanted to go on vacation. And I didn't have enough PTO. And I remember asking God, like, oh, really, man, is this my life? I gotta come to work Monday through Friday, clock in, I can't do what I want to do. I'm like, this just not it. I'm not really feeling this thing. That's the question, because I couldn't go on vacation. I'm like, that's it, I want to go on vacation. I don't got no PTO. Can somebody loan me some PTO? Can I just get suspended for the weekend? Thursday, Friday, then they give me Saturday, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking for ways to get suspended. I'm not coming to work today. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I literally asked God, I was like, is this all I have to offer to the world? Is this what the world is going to offer me? And I remember maybe a couple of days after that, I was speaking to one of my younger brothers. I got 8 brothers, y'all. Only one older. So I was speaking to one of my 7 little brothers. And he was like, oh, I quit my job. I started business. I'm like, what are you talking about, business? How you just gonna start business? You can get a job, you can work for a business, but you can't leave a business. He's like, no, I just started, and he started his HVAC, and I was like, dang, why they do that there? How come I didn't know? So the next day I get to work and I'm like, I get to my office, I'm like, no, God, I want to start a business. I just need to know. And my reason why was curiosity. That's why I started business. Curiosity to know if I could be on the other side. It wasn't money. Money was good. I was saving. I could buy anything I want. It wasn't time. It was Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 3:30. I was able to take my daughter to school, pick her up, take her out to eat, cook, clean, whatever I needed to do. And it wasn't like the desire to be my own boss, because literally I got paid to just be me. Nobody knew what I did, even me. I just made it up. I clocked in. I was like, okay, what you gonna do? Okay, Joy, you gonna be you, okay? All right, cool. Turn on some music and whatever. You know, do some artwork, do whatever. So it wasn't any of those. It was just curiosity, and I just needed to know. But I'm not here to really talk about like the why. You guys probably seen those why talks, right, on TED Talk, where Simon Sinek goes, "What's your why?" He draws 3 circles. Come on, y'all seen this, right? And he goes, "Want to know why Apple is so successful? Because they have a why. They have a what and a how. And it doesn't go inwards, it goes outwards." So they start with their why, right? We all got a why. We want freedom, we want time, we want money, we want whatever. But I'm here to talk about, I don't know if y'all could spell, but innately I was supposed to be a teacher since I was 5. So I'm gonna teach you guys some things, okay? Say it with me. Why?
Why?
O. You.
You.
Say it. What is that? You, right? So I'm here to talk about you. Not your why as to why you got into business, but the you that you're becoming because you're in business. Right? When I started my entrepreneurship in 2016, I looked totally different. I looked totally different, man. If you had asked me to get up here and tell you what I did, I don't know if I would have told you. And if I told you, you probably wouldn't have used my services, because I wasn't confident, right? So my journey of entrepreneurship, when I started in 2016, I had limited beliefs. I already told you, I didn't think that I could create a business and create jobs. I thought I held a position of a job, right? So I had to realize, no, I can do that, right? But I wouldn't have known unless I decided to go through entrepreneurship. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like human feelings, but I'm about to fill this board up with human feelings. Y'all might be able to relate. Only if you're human, but I don't know. Maybe y'all just too perfect, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. It was a lot of fear when I started in 2016. Anybody experience fear when they started their business? You can raise your hand and nobody's gonna judge you. This is a safe place. You can trust me. You can trust the people next to you. All right? And fear came in fear of rejection. Ooh. Who said yes? Hallelujah. Right? Fear of not being good enough. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this, but I was afraid to speak in public. What? I know, but that goes back to when I was a child. My mom had 12 children by herself. I don't know where my daddy went. Daddy, I love you if you're watching, but hey, tell the truth and shame the devil. So she dropped out of school when she was 16. So she didn't really know how to speak English. She didn't know how to read. So I kind of like helped her with that. And she has her own little language. It's like Ebonics and her language mixed together. So I would be self-conscious when I got up there because there'll be some is's where R's are supposed to be, you know? And I was like, that's not sounding right. So I was afraid of public speaking. I was afraid of asking for help. I was afraid of collaborating, like outside of, like friends. I had a difficult time listening, like literally listening, like shutting my mouth and being able to hear what you're saying, receive it, and offer you whatever it is that you need. In real estate, we tend to think that we need to pass out our business cards to everybody. But why are you passing your cards out to everybody if you're having a conversation with them and they don't even have a job? So you have to be able to know when your services are needed, right? So I had fears of all of these things and more, I'm pretty sure. But that no longer do I have that. In 2021, well, we're not in 2021 no more. We're in 2023. I've embraced not the fear of starting a business, but the person I've become. I've gained so much more confidence in myself because I started to pour into myself and I started to invest. The things that I didn't know, I knew it was okay to make a mistake. The things that I made a mistake on, I just took it back, reinvented it, and made it perfect. Right? Because now I know where I needed to hone my skills. And I did it. So I recognized my weaknesses, and I didn't let my weaknesses stop me. I was like, okay, is this a weakness I want to stay a weakness, or do I want it to be a strength? And I start pouring into myself and investing. So I've gained much more confidence. And because I gained more confidence through my self-development, taking classes and collaborating with people, I learned to network with a purpose, right? I'm not looking to network and look at my competition. I'm looking to see what I can learn from that person, right? Because although I'm a realtor, I don't want to sell to everybody who wants me to buy. Sell to them, right? Because maybe our personalities aren't really clicking, right? In addition to that, I've learned how to change my perspective. I spelled that wrong. Okay, I was gonna be a math teacher, not an English teacher. I changed my perspective and it made me more compassionate to people. Just going through my journey, right? Being able to understand when people are saying, I can't afford, or I don't have enough to do, right? And because I became compassionate, I became a person who gives. Monetarily, I give my time. I volunteer every Wednesday. I paid people power bills, rent, car notes during COVID. Right? Like, that's the type of entrepreneur I became. Like, that's the type of person I became. One who's able to take my shoes off and get on the floor, right, with you and not think nothing of it, just to know how to serve. So it's not the why that really got me here. Well, I thought it was, right, just curiosity. But that was my pathway to knowing who I will become. And I think entrepreneurship was the only way I could become this person, right? I'm no longer afraid of any of the things that I was afraid of. Rejection, hearing no, thinking that I'm not good enough, because I show me another Joy McJoy, please. I'll wait, and it might be a mirror. All right, but what I want to do is to inspire you to just switch the way or shift the way you think of entrepreneurship. It's not about the time, it's not about the money, it's not about the freedom, but it's about the self-development, the person you become. So think about who you were when you started and who you are now. Who are you? Who are you? Are you a better person because of your entrepreneurship journey? Or you don't know? If you don't know, now is the time for you to stop and reflect and see who you are now. All right? So next time I see you and I ask you, who are you because of your entrepreneurship journey, you'll be able to tell me. I am bold. I am confident. I am compassionate. I am creative. I am loved. All right? Thank you so much. I am Joy McJoy. If you'd like to speak with me, come on up to me. I didn't give out my social because you gotta get the information from the source. Blessings.